Well, this, of course, is the day where the alumni come out, no matter where they may live in the country or out of the country, for that matter. They want to come back and see their alma maters play, either Wabash or DePauw. Let's go down to the sidelines now. George Seacrest has some of those distinguished alumni.
Thanks, Jerry. I've got two special guests with me today. First one is Brian Welch. He is a DePauw grad from '73, and next to him is Mike Eckerle. He is a Wabash grad of '74. Now, the two things about this is that they both played in the Monon Bell, obviously a couple of years ago, but they also work for the same law firm, McHale, Cook, and Welch, probably one of the best law firms in Indiana. Now, I've got to ask you, Brian, how's the game going?
Game's going real well, don't you think, George? That was one of the best halves of football I've seen in a while. I think if we can do that another 30 minutes, we'll be all right.
Well, I was going to, Mike, you might need to put the uniform on and get back out there.
Hey, I'm ready, George, but they don't need me. Wabash always fights. We're going to get rid of those penalties, get some better field position. We'll be back in it.
Well, Mike, let me ask you. You went to Wabash. What was that like? What was that experience like for you?
Oh, it was great. Some years ago, obviously, but you know, it's an exceptional school and one I'm extremely proud to be associated with. And we're always looking to get new students there. And you know, it's an experience that goes with you for your life. And I think Brian will have similar sentiments, I'm sure.
Well, let me ask you, Brian, what differentiates DePauw from other colleges this size?
I think what differentiates DePauw, it's the whole package, but primarily it's the people at the school, the people outside of the school, the alumni support, the facilities they got. I think DePauw brings the whole package. These are two great institutions, and we're just real pleased to have the opportunity to sponsor this game. It's great exposure for Wabash. It's great exposure for DePauw, and this is a great afternoon.
Now, this also brings some excellent students out of it. You both have got, I mean, there's, what, 5 of each in your law firm. How does that, when you guys look for students like this, why do you look at colleges like this?
We look at colleges like this. Mike probably would say the same thing. We look at colleges like this because they provide well-rounded students, well-rounded people. Their commitment to liberal arts education really helps, we think, provide a well-rounded person who can adapt to the changing times.
Well, Mike, when you guys go out and yeah, sure.
You know, this small college game is exceptional in that the players that you see out there are really student athletes. Sure. There are future lawyers, doctors, dozens of them out in this field, not just one or two. You're not going to see that on very many other fields on a day like this.
Well, then, what makes these colleges so special, and what makes this game so special for you guys?
Well, I think what makes this game special for us, to bring it right down to the base level, is that it gives you bargaining rights for the rest of the year.
You guys are doing great.
Bargaining rights are never very far below the surface. It doesn't take much to generate a conversation in our office about what happened a year ago or 2 years ago or back when Mike and I played. You don't have to coax anybody to start a conversation. So at its basis level, it's bargaining rights, bragging rights.
Well, for the last 3 years, it's been bragging rights on the DePauw side. How do you guys keep that rivalry going at your law firm?
Oh, it's just a challenge in the office. You know, 52 weeks out of the year, different little games that we play throughout the things that we post and hide in one another's offices, things that we find in each other's papers that we manage to point out to the other. It's a good rivalry, but as Brian points out, the debate tends to become economic in this 1 week when we
money's never very far away, as is the case today.
Well, you know, it's not legal to bet on football games, as you lawyers probably know, but I'm sure there's got to be some good bets going around the office. What do you got going?
Well, we got a small bet. The real difficult part with Mike is that he's never willing to give any points. I tried all week to get some points, couldn't get it done. Of course, now he's telling me that he was right, but getting the points is the main thing.
You know, I've always said it's embarrassing to ask for points, so it's incredible he asks for that every year. You know, it's just beyond me. But
and he won't give them to anybody.
All right, as you can see, there's a good rivalry going between these guys. Jerry, it's about all I've got down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks.
You know, you kind of wonder how they get any work done at all.